now my privilege to introduce Connie Stophel, CEO of Episcopal Children's Services. I'm so impressed by the work she and her team do for the children and families of our community. Connie is a leader with vision and a commitment to excellence. Her superb leadership and dedication to innovation are only exceeded by her passion for the mission of creating opportunity for children to reach their fullest potential in life. With most of her professional career dedicated to ECS, Connie was appointed CEO in 2003. Under her leadership, Episcopal Children's Services has dramatically increased revenues from $13 million to $71 million and expanded their service area to 14 counties in Northeast Florida. Her sound fiscal and operational management, combined with her extensive expertise in early childhood development, has resulted in numerous grants and awards.
I want to thank every one of our sponsors and supporters as we shifted to a virtual event during this unprecedented situation. As of this taping, we continue to follow the guidance of the Office of Head Start and align with the Florida K-12 schools with our Head Start, Early Head Start, and One-Stop Centers closed through April 15th. Our staff is working diligently so that our families have access to resources for health, nutrition, and other vital services. We continue to provide at-home learning activities so that parents can support their children's education, even though we had to close much of our physical presence. We are using technology and alternative service provision to provide as much possible in the service of our children and families. As CEO, I know this work only happens through the remarkable efforts of our staff who are dedicated to upholding our high standards and who, most importantly, love children. Each one is an important and vital member of our team. To ensure our employees do not encounter an economic burden, we will ensure that our staff will receive their regular pay through April 15th, regardless of their ability to work. And this brings me to that kind introduction. While it's nice to receive credit for the growth of Episcopal Children's Services, the credit is due to all of those who are committed to the work we do to make a difference in the lives of our community. Every day, I give thanks for all of those who support Episcopal Children's Services. I want to give my personal thanks to our diamond sponsor, Betsy Ross Lovett. Betsy was honored as our 2013 Children's Champion, and we thank you, Betsy. I must express my personal gratitude for Joan and Preston Haskell, who made a special gift in honor of each of the 2020 Children's Champions, Martha Baker, Peggy Bryan, and Julia Juju Taylor. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Joan and Preston. And thank you to our amazing Children's Champions. And thank you to all our Children's Champion sponsors and supporters. I am truly blessed to work with a dedicated and professional board and staff who are the best in the business. We all do this work because we know the importance of an early education foundation for young children. We are passionate about our desire to serve those most in need because we know that a better future starts with better beginnings. Episcopal Children's Services is a force for early learning in Florida, and we take that role with the seriousness that it deserves. Our community has far too many children in need, with more than 24% of our young children under 5 in poverty, without the resources to meet their most basic needs. In addition, we see children affected by trauma, without the resources to meet the needs, but not only that, an increasing number of children with diagnosed disabilities. We know that we must begin early because 90% of the brain development is developed by the age of 5. Without intervention for at-risk children, they will enter kindergarten with literacy and math scores of 60% lower than their more well-off peers. This is why we are so committed to growth, and it gives me great pride to share our most recent success. In 2019, Episcopal Children's Services was awarded a grant to serve an additional 309 children right here in Duval County. Children need strong families to thrive, which is why we support and engage with parents and caregivers. When families are safe, healthy, and financially secure, children can achieve a lifetime of learning. It is now my honor to share the story of one of our amazing parents, Charlene Singleton.